Welcome folks. So today's video is going to be covering the Honeywell Home series of smart thermostats, the new offerings in 2026. And that's going to be the X series. As you see here, this is an X8, as well as talk about what are the differences and similarities of the ElitePro. There are basically two different sets of Honeywell smart thermostats, and I want to go over in detail kind of the actual features and application of each one, the X series versus the ElitePro. At first glance, they might look like they're the same exact thermostat, but one does offer a little bit more of an advantage than the other. But before I get into the video, I want to talk about, I offer other videos covering how to and how to use this thermostat in its full capability. Okay, I have videos covering manual override, the factory reset, the setup and install of the base plate, and also all the different menu options, as well as connecting Wi-Fi, whether it's for Google Home or the Resideo First Alert app, as well as lock and unlock and 7-day programming of the set point schedule, and the new features that comes with this new series of thermostat. But today's video, right now, we're going to be talking about what are the differences mainly between the X7, the X8, and then also the equivalent ElitePro series version of this thermostat. You're probably confused because they all look exactly the same, okay? At first glance, they kind of confuse me as well. So I had to dig deep on Honeywell's website and find the actual comparison. And the main comparison is, or difference, is that the X series has about 5 major differences, okay? So we're going to start with number 1, which is the Resideo app, okay? You're going to have to use, for the X series, the Resideo First Alert app. For the ElitePro, 1200, S1200, S1100, and S1000 and S900, you can also use the First Alert app, but it has the added capability of your contractor to use the Resideo Pro app, okay? The Resideo Pro app is something that your contractor can set up and then help you and just basically hand over the thermostat already pre-configured. And they have ISU configuration and templates that they save on their end on the Pro app that they kind of like pass over to you when they transition after installing the thermostat. That way it's already hooked up and basically set for your configuration in your home, the types of heating and cooling system you have, and all the different ISU settings that they set up via that saved ISU template that they have, okay? So it's basically like an interface between the contractor and the homeowner. They just basically set it up and hand it over to you in a pre-configured state, and that's only available through the ElitePro series, okay? The X series is basically, which comes to my next point, which is it's a residential only and for a homeowner setup really only. The ElitePro is essentially a residential and light commercial unit with a little bit more advanced configuration settings that's able to be configured on the thermostat, okay? So depending on if you're using it for a residential or a light commercial application, which adds a little bit more functionality to it, I'm gonna put a screenshot up on the screen of those little snippets and screenshots from the Honeywell Home website comparing the features and application of each. It's just going to be easier that way. That way, as I'm talking, I'll put the screenshots up there and you can see exactly what they consider light commercial and what those added features are. I don't want to go through them all. There's about a dozen extra features on the ElitePro series. Like I said, the S1200, 1100, 1000, and 900 compared to the X7 and X8. Okay? Another thing, the difference between the X7 and the X8. This is an X8. It's going to be video doorbell capable, okay? So the equivalent in the ElitePro series is going to be your S1200 and S1100. They're basically a 5-inch touchscreen with video doorbell capability with either the Ring doorbell or Resideo's own VX1 First Alert HD doorbell device, okay? So depending on which one you choose, you can do that with the X8. You cannot do it with the X7, and you can do it with the ElitePro S1200, 1100, but not the S1000 or S900. So depending on if you want that capability for video doorbell, it's going to be up to you. You know, that's basically which model you choose, okay? The X8 and the S1200 have a bigger screen. So they have a 5-inch touch screen, and you would see that image on here as you're using it as basically an intercom system with your Ring or the VX1 First Alert device as a video doorbell streaming device, okay? And that's also available through the First Alert app on your phone. So that's one thing, that is a big difference between the models, okay? You first have to figure out if it's residential only and you want to do a homeowner setup, which is a little bit more simple of a setup. Not to say it's complicated, it's just that they kind of don't have as many features as the ElitePro, which is more contractor or pro contractor, prosumer, like, you know, tailored, okay? And that goes on to the next point, which is the sensors, okay? So the big thing is that they have different sensors, okay? So the X series is going to use your XR room sensors, which are different from what's going to be used on the ElitePro series, which are the RedLink 3.0 sensors. You can use up to 20 different sensors with either one of these, but they do have their own dedicated type of sensor. So the XR series for the X and the RedLink 3.0 sensors for the ElitePro, okay? And that goes on to the next one, which is also talking about the X series is not S-terminal compatible. Even though the base plate on this has 2 S-terminals, that's for the inclusion of adding wired indoor and outdoor temperature sensors, okay? Now you're asking, why would I need an outdoor or indoor temperature sensor? Well, the ElitePro series allows capability and functionality for the S-terminals, okay, on your base plate. You're going to see them in the upper left of the base plate, the UWP16. They're S-terminals, and they're for wired indoor or outdoor sensors, okay? So temperature sensors, the ElitePro is the one you want for compatibility with indoor or outdoor temperature sensors that are wired, okay? Very important fact. Now, why would you need to use a wired sensor? Well, it's compatible with radiant floor heating. So if you had a slab that's being heated, basically a room sensor, a wireless room sensor is not going to work. You would need a wired actual temperature sensor in contact with the slab, reading off the temperature of that radiant heat system, okay? So attached to the slab itself. And that's what's capable and offered on the ElitePro series, okay? So like I said, it's tailored to more advanced setups. They both do multi-stage cooling and heating, up to 3 cooling and up to 3 heating, but the ElitePro still has an advantage when it comes to certain features and functions when dealing with more, non-typical type of installs, like radiant floor heating. If you were heating up the slab of your concrete or your slab of your basement or garage or even the home, it may be, a slab with internal radiant heat, okay, built into the actual floor, okay, and that's why you would need an external sensor. And the only way to take advantage of that, like I said, is with the ElitePro. So that S-terminal compatible is going to be your ElitePro series, and X series, unfortunately, is not compatible with the S-terminal, even though it's on the base plate, like I said, and it's there, it's just not going to be functioning. Okay, and then the next one is that, kind of like what I've been talking about, it is tailored for more of a homeowner install, for more common uses and more common heating systems and cooling systems, okay? The ElitePro is tailored for light commercial and for the pro contractor install, okay? It offers a little bit more features and accessibility when it comes to setting up templates for your ISU configurations and things like that in your setup menu. It's very simple. So let's talk about some of the differences you'll see in the menu when it comes to the X8 versus the ElitePro version equivalent, which is the S1200. In your main menu here, you're going to see an additional icon called Installer Option, okay? The ElitePro series uses the standard terminology of ISU, the installer setup, okay? But on the X8 and the X series, you'll see it as in Preferences in the Advanced Setup menu here. When you scroll over, it says Advanced Setup. On the ElitePro, like I said, that's going to be called Installer Setup. So when you click on that, when you click on Modify Configuration, which is how the X series kind of like uses for terminology. They modify the configuration. They don't use ISU in the actual manual at all for terminology. They just call it the modify configuration. The equivalent to that, like I said, on the ElitePro is the ISU settings or options. And the ISU number is this right here on the top left, okay? So as you go through these, this number here will change and is equivalent to what's on the X7 or X8 for the ElitePro. The ElitePro is just going to have some additional light commercial use and applications in different settings, okay, that you can change on the app or in the actual configuration itself on the thermostat. So the ISU numbers, you'll see them right here on the top left. And like I said, you will see a slightly different menu, okay? So when we go here, the advanced setup is going to say installer options on the ElitePro. That's the only real difference on the menu, but it's the same exact thing, like I said. It's the ISU or the modify configuration on the X series, okay? It's the same exact thing, just different terminology. I don't know why they changed the terminology in the actual manual, but that's what they did. So that there, guys, is the features and application of the X series versus the ElitePro series. Like I said, if it's just you, a standard basic homeowner installing this, and you don't need the additional S terminals for indoor or outdoor temperature sensors, then the X8 or the X7 will be just fine. And if you need the video doorbell capability and that indoor air quality improvement in different controls like you have here for the indoor air quality, it gives you a readout, okay? The X8 is going to be the one you want, or the equivalent ElitePro S1200 or S1100, okay? So residential only is going to be your X series. If you do residential or prosumer or pro contractor installs all the time, you're going to want the added functionality of the ElitePro series, and that's why you would choose one versus the other. They're basically the same exact thermostat with very subtle, minute variations and adjustments that you can do on the installer end, okay? So I'm going to put a couple screenshots throughout the video showing those light commercial applications or features that you may or may not need. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Please check out my other videos when it comes to manual override, factory reset, setup menu, and install of this thermostat here, connecting to Wi-Fi, whether it's the Google Home or Resideo First Alert app, lock and unlock, and 7-day programming. In my other video covering new features such as the indoor air quality controls and the video doorbell addition and capability of this thermostat. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.